Hey, this is Bart from MercyMe. For those of you that don't know, I live in Greenville, Texas. I've lived here pretty much all my life. My wife grew up here, my family's here, and I just for some reason can't get away from this place, and I love Greenville. The 20 years I've been in the band, people have asked us about endorsing things that, just getting our name on it, and for the most part, we've never really done that. Every once in a while we do, but if we do, it's because we believe in the person or what they're trying to accomplish, not because they made an offer we can't refuse. It's never been like that. And that's kind of the situation now. There's a car dealership here in town called Britton Chevrolet. The car dealership's cool, but I'm more into the guy that owns it, Byron Britton. I love his heart and I love the person that he is. He's a baseball coach to my son Charlie's team. His son Brady's one of Charlie's best friends. His daughter Macy is in Sam's class and in school, and they just been friends of ours. And I know there's kind of a stigma about car salesmen, and and the kind of people they may be, or people kind of perceive them to be. And man, Byron breaks the mold. Man, this guy has an incredible heart for the Lord, and he's just a great all-around guy. And he's truly walked into owning this dealership with him and his wife praying, how could this ever become a ministry? Which I know is kind of weird, and not many people would think of it that way, but that's been their approach. And so he came to me saying, man, I really want to eventually somehow work with like a ministry like Compassion International, to where when people buy a car, a portion of the proceeds go towards saving these kids, giving these kids a fighting chance to become godly men and women one day, and to get them education and medical attention, whatever it takes. We want to impact lives just because someone came in to buy a car. And I was like, man, I don't know if it's ever been done, but man, that's something I can get behind. And so here I am, just kind of starting this, getting the ball rolling, that hopefully in the near future, Compassion's on board, and you'll walk into their showroom one day and see how many kids' lives are being changed because someone like you possibly bought a car from Britton Chevrolet. I could sit here and say, normally as a consumer going in a dealership, normally you just assume you're going to get taken advantage of. You're going to walk out this weird feeling like they knew way more than you did, and there's just kind of this weird vibe when you buy a car. And that's not the case with Byron and with Britton Chevrolet. Man, I bought a Chevy Volt from him, and which I love the car, by the way. It's cool. It's like driving an iPhone, but that's a whole different story. But I bought the car from him, and this dude was showing me everything behind the curtain. He was like, he never turned the computer screen away. He never went to the other room to have a discussion. He's showing me how it all worked, saying this is how it works. We want you to get the best deal possible, and we have to make a little bit of money. That's just kind of the way it is. And he showed me all front to where I was like, yeah, man, this is it. And it was one of the quickest, easiest experiences I've ever had. And then you hear him, he tells me, man, I want to make this a ministry. It's like, gosh, this is the perfect scenario. And so what you normally experience when you buy a car, I would call this the new normal. This is the new way things are going to be done. And man, I want everybody out there that believes in this, support this business, support this ministry, support this dealership, because they are one of the few that are trying to do it right. And man, I'm all about getting behind those that are trying to do something that's kingdom worthy, and that's trying to make a difference in the world. Even when it's buying a car or anything like that, God's name can be glorified even through that. So this is the beginning of an incredible relationship, and so I'm excited about where they're trying to go as far as the car industry goes, and I'm excited to say that, man, I support this 100%, and I can't wait to see how many lives are changed in the meantime. So stay tuned. There's definitely more to come.